If someone is listening now and wants to make their organization internally more full of pride and loyalty, I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
there are more aspects to this in the literature of HR and corporate cultures. But if we can bring quick highlights, and maybe they are assuming a role of a leader and they want to
for
fix
sure.
part
Yeah.
of department, what would you advise them to do?
Well, I think there's one thing that I can almost guarantee will come to something, which is find a way, not just for survey, but find a way of consulting with your workforce. Ask them the questions like, what is it that you feel most proud of about the things that you do, about what we do? Is there anything that you think you think we do well, but could do much, much better? You genuinely don't have to come up with these things in a darkened room yourself. The people who are most likely to know what good looks like are the people who are already there. You'll also find out what bad looks like, but at the
Mhm.
same time, maybe you want to fix that. I almost guarantee there's one or two things that they're most proud about. There's a coffee shop that I go to, and there's a guy there who is a kind of regular, and he's a kind of workman. What he does is he installs gardens on big skyscraper rooftops, and he loves the job in one respect, but he also hates it because he's windswept and he's got the rain on him and it's snowed. But the thing he's most proud about is when he's gone back to see them is that the kids love these kind of parks on the skyscrapers, and he sits around and he just watches the kids playing in these parks. You would never have known. He would do his work to the point of completing it early so that he could knock off, just sit down, eat his sandwiches and see the kids playing. And he says, I do that 2 or 3 times a week just because it fills my heart with joy. Right? And yet I can almost guarantee that no one who employs him has ever thought that he does that, or ever thought that, in fact, they've probably got rules against it because, the kind of child safety thing now.
Yeah, yeah.
But rather than recognize this for the joy that it really is.
So that element of listening and understanding why they are doing what
Yeah.
they are.
And if you want to make your organization capable of delivering that kind of seduction, you have to make yourself listen. You have to make yourself open to things. Sometimes 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, when you consult with your organization, the thing that they're most proud about in some form or other will come back as a complaint. So it's then down to you to find out exactly how that complaint works, what it is that they're most proud about, and find a way of expressing it in a new way. And sometimes it's about giving your teams the language for expressing. And then you've got the simple ways, like you could incentivize by giving bonuses to things that you think are creative.